everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How's it going? I hope you're all doing good. My name is Sophie Baby, and I play video games every single day of my life. What the heck? It is a chill one today, everybody. It is a calm day today. I am very tired. I had a fun sleep last night at like 3 in the morning. I was on my phone, couldn't sleep, and then Grillbert starts sprinting around, clawing at every vertical surface that he could find in the entire house. I was up late last night. I could not sleep for the life of me, so I'm very sleepy today. I spent a very long time debating what I was going to do today. That's why today's stream is almost an hour late. I literally I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I don't know. I scrolled through my Steam library for like a full real life hour. And I couldn't find anything. Nothing's really hooking me. I'm in a game slump. I am in a full game slump. But that's okay. I'm gonna get out of it over time. But I decided, you know what? Let's boot up Minecraft and let's make some of my game, because that is one thing that I am still very passionate about and continue to be passionate about. Is I want this game to be done. Slow as that progress may be. So today, I'm just going to do some small things. I said it's like code cleanup today. That's kind of my idea. I want to fix some things. Last stream, I wasn't happy with how the zombies were behaving. I feel like I'm finding edge cases where they don't feel fun to fight, and I want to fix that as best as I can. And I want to add some crafting recipes and stuff that I've been slacking on. We'll see. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. Thanks as always to the monthly tippers, Girl Stream Team, K90, Andromeda, and Just Some Trans Girl. Thank you all so much. And that's the whole deal. I'm not going to get too deep into it. We do have song requests on. I'm going to ask we don't do songs with lyrics tonight. Just trying to type things and think at the same time. It's hard when there's lyrics going on. So just some real chill instrumental beats today is the idea. How many of the small things would you say you're going to do? Well, that's just up to the whatever happens. I don't have any promises. Let me pull up the game. There's no game here. Oh, there it is. Now I got to test real quick. Oh shit, alt tabbing is still doing that. I installed a mod for borderless full screen, and it does not appear to be working properly. This is not true borderless full screen. So I guess, I mean, can I go like, yeah, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this again. I want borderless full screen. I mean, I could, hang on. You know what I could do? I could boot up Borderless Gaming, the app, and force this upon Minecraft. Not all of the small things. Certainly not. Because that would be a lot of things. You know how many things I got on my plate? There we go. That's true, Borderless. Thank you, Borderless Gaming app. A few things I want to do, though, today. Yeah, I want to clean up some broken stuff. Here's our dagger. I'm still happy with this. I might, and I'm very excited to report this, might have a solution for custom particles. Not anytime soon. So real quick, let me, so I've complained about this. This is my current workaround for a lack of custom particles. Using existing Minecraft particles and moving them in a way that I want. And I do love how this looks. I think this looks great. However, I think this looks better. The vanilla Minecraft swipe for most weapons, but it's not multi-purpose, right? Like this works for a sword swipe, but the dagger, oh, it's way too big. That's not how big a dagger is, right? It's too big. And there's no way to, in Minecraft, without mods, to add custom texture, or particles, excuse me. You can replace existing particles, but then, you know, we'd be missing particles that are in the base game. However, today I did some digging, and somebody technically figured it out. But here's the kicker. They figured it out last year and then didn't tell anybody how they figured it out and then forgot how they figured it out. So that's awesome. That means it's possible, though. It's possible using something called core shaders, which is not shaders like you probably are thinking of in Minecraft that makes things pretty. Core shaders are, you know what? I have the best way to show off what core shaders are. Watch this. If I take this and I summon a freaking iron golem and it kicks the shit out of me, right? Bang, hit it. It beats the shit out of me. That little animation on the screen of the Totem of Undying appearing is a core shader. I'm in trouble now. Hang on. Oh, I spawned another. Here, defend me. Defend me. I didn't mean to do this. Oh, Jesus, you have so much range. Ah. Iron golems are scary. Get the hell out of here. I don't have the range for this, man. I'm not... You got too much range. Anyway. We're gonna go into creative mode. I can't hit you. I can't hit you in creative mode. Anyways, doesn't matter. That is a core shader. And I don't actually know what a core shader is. Straight up. No idea. But I do know that it has many cool abilities, and that animation you saw on screen is one of them. Another cool thing that core shaders are capable of is this. Let me show y'all something. Oh, what's it called? There it is. If I open the menu here. There's the menu. If I go to this tab that says emotes, and I click this, I just did a freaking animation with my skin. There is no mods involved here. Twinkle says, thank you for the $3.
Thanks for making cool
There
stuff.
are no mods on this server. This is a vanilla server. And yet, undeniably, this is an animation of my player. And that's the magic of core shaders. That's what core shaders can do. And theoretically, what you could do then is with core shaders, make custom particles somehow. That is all I know. A little bit of that is technically in this mod as well. If I open up the sprays menu and I type /spray, I got a spray. This, I think, is a core shader as well. I could be wrong on that one. But yeah, it adds stuff into the game that shouldn't be there already. And it's really cool. But I don't know how this shit works. And the person fucking forgot. So I don't know. I will either dig through and figure it out, which is scary because core shaders... oh yeah, fun fact about core shaders. There's also no documentation about them anywhere. This is not just me missing it. This is the person who made this was like, yeah, there's no documentation. It's all trial and error. Good luck. The person who like figured this thing out even said it. There isn't any. If I type Control FF, it'll spray without typing that? No? No? It doesn't. But yeah, that's how that goes. No, the Control FF thing isn't working. Sorry, anyways. Sorry, now I'm playing around with that. So I don't know. But ideally, if I can get custom particles in here, I would literally lose my mind. Because currently the system I have in place, which I haven't even done with anything because it sucks, is you have to create a mob that looks like a texture and place it in front of you. Problem with that is it's a physical space, 3D space thing. And if you don't know how particles work, see this flame? When I walk around it, it's always facing me. That's a particle. Particle is just a 2D image on the screen. And, you know, you might be thinking Oblivion trees when you hear that, but it's really useful for particles because you can make them face the same direction no matter where you're looking, and that's handy for things like projectiles and stuff. The snowball in Minecraft. If I give myself a snowball, it's a particle when it throws. Anyway, if I can have custom particles, it would change my world, and I wouldn't have to do shit like this, which, again, this looks good, and I could just do this for everything. But, wouldn't it be nice? And also, oh my god, I'm, like, losing my mind at the possibility, because, like, and this is total conjecture, I don't know if this is true, but if that animation, right, you know, the one that I showed off of the Totem of Undying, if that's a core shader, then that means that you can do animations with core shaders, right? And if you can do animations with core shaders, could I theoretically get combat animations with that? That's my theory, anyways. I don't know if that's possible. But I have somebody who I might be able to talk to, and they might be able to at least answer that much for me. Anyway, what do I want to do today? I want to clean things up. Let's pull in the code, shall we? Let's zoom this in. If I can get custom weapon animations, I'll shit my pants. I will cream myself. I'll do all sorts of things. I'm sorry for being so being so forward, but that would be the best possible thing. All right. Let's pop into, what is popcorn? Where did that popcorn, the song that we just listened to, where did that come from? Who made that originally? You just got home from a very poorly managed swim meet, but you were fed this time. And you are tired. I'm sorry that it sucked. But also, Jesus Christ, I'm jealous that you have swim meets. I want to go swimming. I was made to swim all day. And the fact that I don't have a pool in my backyard is a crime against me. This is a crime against women. All right, so we're going to open up the zombie here. I talked about this last stream. I want to experiment, and I don't have a walking animation, so this is going to look bad, but mechanically, I want to experiment with when it attacks, having it not move. Or at least maybe move slower or something. Let me remind myself at how I even made this thing. You don't have attack stun, then you do the damage. Wow, I did a whole string of things here. All right, yeah, cancel event, common attack, checks the auras. Why do I have to do this twice? Man, I don't even know what I... I mean, I did this same check twice, and I separated them. I probably did have to do it in the end, but I think it's still fun. Oh, you know what it was? If this skill started and the attack happened before I made this double up to double check, if the animation started, even if you stun them mid-attack, it would still hit you. And now this lets you, theoretically, stun them mid-attack and it won't hit you. Okay, so the way this works is it starts a cast, which is like an interruptible ability. We're gonna add, I'm just gonna try something, hopefully this will work just easily. I'm gonna try adding a potion effect. Wait a minute, I have one. Did I already tell them to slow down? I did. For 15 ticks. That's not long enough, though. Right? No, it might be. Okay, so I already had this idea. Let's increase the level. Let's up it to like level 3 slowness. I don't know how many levels of slowness there are, actually. Hang on. How many levels of slowness are in Minecraft? 4, apparently. 1 or 4. Or 6 for some of the... I don't understand. How about we do this? How about we go spigot potion effects? And will this tell me what I want to know? Will this tell me what I want to know? I don't think it will. I don't think it will one bit. Can I make custom effect levels with commands? I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can have infinite. You can do whatever you want. Let's just try this and see how it works. Let's start with a level 2. And just see how that works. Reload. Spawn common zombie. So now when you attack me... Oh yeah, you're going real slow when that happens. Oh yeah, and you can like... back out of it now. You can like dodge it. That's way better. That's way better. Yeah. Now we can just do this. Oh. Oh, hang on. I gotta restart the server. It glitched. Shit, that's really bad. The glitch that just happened... Hang on, I'm gonna bleed out. The glitch that just happened is very bad for me. Because... so what just happened there is... sometimes when the server goes up, when I attack an enemy, if I click directly on them, none of the attacks happen. See? Oh, that time it happened. Well, I think I briefly went outside the hitbox. Why is this one working? Oh, this is so weird. The reason this is bad is because I thought this issue only happened if I edited the weapon live. But that does not seem to be the case. But why does this knife work? Whoa, because it's not a knife. What is this? This is just a netherite sword of the skin. That's why. Okay. Can I stab you? Right click? I can stab you at least. Oh god. Die. Okay. That's a problem. Because I was under the impression it would only happen if I edited the weapons, which in that case, just don't edit the weapons when the server's live. But the fact that that bug just happened without me editing any weapons says to me there's a possibility this game could go live and you can't hit things with any of the weapons in the game because they're all coded like that. So I guess I'll talk to the devs of the plugin because I don't think that's a me thing. Yeah, I don't think that's a me thing. I could be wrong. Let me try something. This will test if it's a me thing or if it's a bug. If I go to, we'll give myself like a iron sword. Oh, not this one. Weapons, iron sword. If I get rid of the on left clicks here.
Hey, cat!
Thank you so much for the $5, Z.
Sharkwaves donated $5. No idea what music to sing.
That's loud.
Just going an old standby of Mondi on the run.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much. Let me try this. Give myself an iron sword. Give myself an iron sword. Oh, we'll do a custom one. Yeah, no. So this is not a me problem, which is comforting a bit. I can still hit them if I do this. You attack outside. You have 5 in-game ticks to move your crosshair onto an enemy, which is a lag prevention thing. Which I'm proud of, by the way, because Minecraft doesn't have that. If you're lagging in Minecraft, you're at a disadvantage in combat. In Apocalypse, theoretically, you'll be at less of a disadvantage with lag because of that 5 tick window. So, yeah, that's a good news, bad news situation. Good news is not my fault. Bad news is it can happen. So I guess I'm going to restart the server. And that should fix it for now, temporarily. That's a problem for me. Oh, I had the game zoomed in. I'm so sorry. I gotta remember to switch between these. Give it a sec here. I'm rebooting the server. Don't be afraid to yell at me if I leave the screen zoomed in. It's hard for me to remember. I need to get this. I need to borrow Duke's Stream Deck and just set up hotkeys or something. I wonder if you could use an Xbox controller as a Stream Deck, theoretically. I bet you could. Bind things to, like, the buttons on the controller. I totally bet you could. Obviously, there'd be no, like, images showing up, but, like, minus that part? I wonder if you could. Anyway, so if I reboot the server, it should fix that issue at least temporarily. Like, you know, with this server session, but last thing I want is for that to go, that bug to happen when the game's live, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't think I can fix it. When was the last time I updated? We updated Mythic Crucible together on stream. Although on hit might not be a Mythic Crucible thing. You know what? I might have a fix for that. We might be able to fix that. Let's make sure it's fixed. Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? What's happening? I can't attack at all. Did I break the iron sword? Hang on. Game's lagging too. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I think I broke the sword. All right, the bug's fixed. Okay. I was in full netherite. Admittedly, the bleeding is broken, but oh, buddy, I need you to move. I need you to move. We're gonna sneak around you. This is a little showcase of the stealth system. See, this is like, I mean, you won't be recovering your body in the game. Once you die, you're dead, but for us, I actually, yeah, check that out. See, that's fun. Oh, man. It's really nice to see my game mechanics coming together like that. All right. Now you die. Oh, I missed. I think that guy was stuck. Anyway. What did I do to this sword? Did I not save the file? Uh-oh. Did I break it? Wait, it's working now. Did it just... It just crapped out on me. It's working fine now. All right. It was just being a dick. All right. Okay. Well, that's dealt with. So let's just fight some zombies for a bit, just to feel how they feel to fight. Wait. No, hang on. Before we do this, I'm turning off bleeding, because it's broken, and I need Charlie to fix it. And I am tired of getting bled every 2 seconds. Bleed. We're just gonna drop the % chance to 0. There we go. And then we reset the server. And it'll kick us out for a brief second. Don't ever do this, by the way. If you run a Minecraft server with a bunch of plugins, don't do a server reload. It creates memory leaks. Goodbye, Monty. Monty is no longer on the run. Yeah, what I just did creates memory leaks, but it's not a big deal. I got the RAM to spare. Theoretically, it creates memory leaks. I don't know how it works. Whoa! What happened? Permissions was not... Did I have to reset it? No. I just joined too quickly. There we go. So now we won't bleed anymore, which is good. I mean, it's not good, but it is what it is. All right. What's on the docket today? I gotta spin the stone mall around because it's facing the wrong way in first person, I think. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, right. It's third person that it's facing the wrong way. Okay. We spin that around. I want to make the knife a little smaller. Right. This is not a real knife. Get out of here. Yeah, I want to make the knife a little smaller. I probably should today work on... I should probably work on weapon variants, right? Like, I've kind of been ignoring that. Material variants, like iron, and then... Like, oh, you have the iron dagger and the stone maul, but I don't have, like, wood maul. I don't have a diamond maul. I don't have the stone dagger, etc. Probably should do that. Zombies... Right, I was going to do some zombie fighting just to see how they feel. That's what we were doing. Because yesterday I wasn't super happy with it. So does this slowness improve the fight? I mean, that worked. What if I spawn 3? Oh no, I've been caught in an unfortunate position. Okay, so yeah, they hit me. Right, that was another bug we had to fix. I think that was an animation bug, right? And you just lost aggro on me. Also, I've their heads turning black is a bug I'm aware of and I'm gonna fix. Nobody's pointed it out, but sometimes their heads like blink black. It's an issue with the hitboxing. You know when like an enemy clips into a wall in Minecraft, they turn dark, and they start taking suffocation damage. What's happening is these creatures are made of a bunch of armor stands. It's a cheat. Every limb is an armor stand. If I can, oh god, oh wrong button. How do I turn into? There we go, ghost. I was trying to showcase. Get out of here. Every part of the zombie is a separate armor stand, as you can see. Every limb, every moving limb. But see that one on their feet? That's supposed to be their head, and it's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be up top. Which is why it turns black every once in a while, because it's technically going underground and then quote-unquote suffocating. Hey, secrets. This is not my map, by the way, so I don't know what any of this shit is. But yeah, that's why that's happening. Come here. Hit you with the maul that's only half done. Oh yeah, hang on. I gotta test something too. Somebody told me... What just hang on. My numbers are wrong. What just happened? Come here. 4, 5, 5, 8. Hang on, this is important. 1. Okay. Hang on. 1 big hit. 5. That's supposed to be 8. That's fine. Wait. 4. Okay. I swear to God, I saw 2 7.9s, which we don't want happening. I thought the sword on a horizontal slash, which is supposed to do 5 damage, I thought it did 8. I could have sworn. Let me try some other funky stuff. Like, if I do this, that's no problem. Oh, what happens if I... Here's a question. Okay, no, good. I can't right-click with the knife when it's in my offhand. I can do this. Okay, good. Good. All right. One cool piece of tech, too. that I haven't really talked about is if you are in the middle of a combo. Combos have stages. Okay. So there's the 1-2-3 combo, right? Horizontal stab for the sword. The way it works is, let's say stage 0 is when you have not done any attacking. I'm currently in stage 0. As soon as you attack, you're in stage 1, your first hit of the combo. You attack it twice, you enter stage 2, which is second hit of the combo, and then your final hit is stage 3, right? Let's say, right, just for theory's sake, you attack once, twice, and then swap. That horizontal swipe on this, that is the third hit in the combo of the axe, because the axe is vertical, horizontal. So you can do some tech stuff. For example, the axe has stronger initial hits, but its last hit is really weak, that horizontal swipe. So if you have a sword in your offhand, you can go vertical, stab, like that. And that can be extreme single target damage. That would be the highest single target damage I think you can do. Look at that. He's down. You get higher tier weapons, that's going to be very powerful. Because those attack, like this axe, it does, what, 6 per hit? And the stab on this does 8. It's a little bit of tech. That's intentional. Certain weapons have stuff to mitigate this because it would be too powerful. The maul, for example. The maul puts you into all 3 stages at once. So if I were to swing the maul, you see I'm on cooldown. I can't swing again until the cooldown ends. If I were to attack with this axe and then switch to the maul, I still can't attack until the cooldown ends. And then vice versa. If I were to swing with the maul and switch to the axe, I'm out of my combo. My combo's over. The knife works a little differently because the dagger here, it's infinitely comboable, right? I might increase the speed on this. Because the knife is infinitely comboable. Excuse me. It doesn't ever bring you past stage 1. So this is stage 1 of the combo, but I'm staying in stage 1. So if I switch to the sword after this, maybe I'm wrong. That should have brought me to... Hang on. I think I'm wrong about my own code. Anyway, that was the intended purpose. But then the stab, the right-click stab of the knife, is same thing as the maul. It puts you on a full cooldown. So that's something that I'm putting into every single weapon. So if you bring multiple weapons, there's actually reason to do so. You can have a build, so to speak. Now, obviously, bring 2 weapons, you're risking those weapons, but yeah, so if you want to do a little bit of dual wield action, there's actually a reason to. You can't hit with both weapons, but weapon swapping ends up being useful. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool and I like it. I should probably do some work. Just showing off things that I like. The zombies are still having some animation issues. Obviously, their head disconnects weirdly sometimes. I'm trying to show it off. You can do it, buddy. I don't know why you're not doing it. Oh, save me. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta kill this fucking golem. Hang on. I need to kill this golem. Yeah, their animations are a little... not perfect. I don't know why they run in circles. That's one thing. I think that's just a Minecraft issue. I don't know why they run in circles like they do. I think if you... You know what? Let's spawn some child zombies and see how they act. Because child zombies, I think, run at the same speed as our vanilla zombies. Oh, God. Can you summon a zombie child? I don't think you can. We're going to summon zombies until we get one. This is not the right way. Can I get some eggs in here? Oh, hi, darling. Good morning. How was your nap? Duke's awake. Duke, do you know of a way to summon baby zombies?
Yeah.
How?
Summon.
No. You're wrong.
If you go to MC Stacker.
MC Stacker will do it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't have...
That's okay. You all right there, darling? You're kind of sleepy
I'm
sounding.
so fucking exhausted.
Well, good morning. All right, where's summon? Here it is.
So last night,
Yeah?
I sleep from like 7 p.m. until 10 a.m. Then tonight, I'm still fucking exhausted.
It's because you overslept. You're not
So
helping it by sleeping
tired.
more. How do I do this? There's so many features here. Which one of these makes them a baby? I don't think you're right.
Yeah. So summon zombie. And then
Zombie.
zombie.
So I just select zombie then?
Yeah. And then somewhere you can say is baby. Yes.
Is baby! Everybody in my chat has that active at all times. All right. Do babies run in circles? You're a cute little fucker. Oh, I saw a circle. Yeah, I think they do. I think this is just a Minecraft thing. Yeah. I'm watching you. If I run there. You're slow. This is a slow baby. Anyway, I think the spinning is just a Minecraft thing. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. What if I summon, right? A baby zombie. Is baby. Oh no, it's daytime! Watch out, little guy! Time set night. What if we summon a baby zombie? And a common zombie at the same time? Let's watch their action. Oh no, they can fight each other! That's an accident. Well. This seems okay to me. Yeah, I think it's just vanilla Minecraft shenanigans happening. This is cool, seeing this from a top-down angle. Now, I'm a little worried about... The adjustment to the slowness means that I think you can just back away from these guys now, which I don't want. I want you to have to sprint. I think that's why I decided on this setting I initially chose. Get out of here. Get dead. This just looks like a fun stroll. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go back and undo the thing we did to the zombie. I know I said I was liking it, but like, it makes it so you can just walk away, and I don't want that. No, I didn't. Well, when they attack, yeah. Yeah, see, now if you're just walking away, you're barely out of the reach. Most of the time, yes, if anything happens, you get hit. That's the closeness I want. But I want you to be able to, like, get in there and sort of, I don't know. I don't know. Also, that run showed off the issue with their heads glitching out that I was talking about. So, like, I want you to be able to like, get in and get out of an attack. But also, man, I wish we could do, like, a 1.5 level of slowness. Technically, I could. I could adjust it manually. Change their raw speed instead of using a potion effect. I'm gonna leave it at 1 for now. I'm gonna leave it at 1 for now. That's the end of the sentence. And they do just run in circles. That's just a Minecraft thing, I think. All right, so I need to figure out what's happening with them hitting outside of their animation cycle. And I think I can do that. Let's take a look at what we have access to. Is there a condition for animation states? That'd be so nice. If I can do that, that would be really... commands and permissions. We want... conditions. No, that's a shame. Yeah, no, okay. I was hoping that I could add a condition, basically an if statement type deal. I was hoping I could do one that only let it happen if they were in, like, only let the attack go through if they were in the animation. Okay, what else can we do? They can't have attacks done when they start this. Has a cooldown of 1. What could be causing this? Because if I stand still, they hit me, so it's not a cooldown issue. It's an animation issue. The animation procs pretty much immediately. Let me check something. I'm going to summon something weird. If I can find it. Is this you? This is you. This guy I did not make. I bought this model for 10 bucks. Oh, you have slowed me to my core. Do your attacks ever go out of sync? I don't think they do, my good friend. Oh, you have slowed me. You're also slow is the thing. Like, my zombies are fast, and that might be fucking with the animations. I should see how this guy's coded, which is a scary sentence because this guy's coded like a proper programmer would do. There you go, you're speeding up. These are, like, pretty well timed. Oh, I'm gonna die also. You do a lot of damage. This guy's balanced for regular Minecraft, not my version. That was slightly off. Out of sync, but hit me more. Let's see what else we can do here. That's in sync. That one just didn't hit me. That one's in sync. Keep hitting me. I want to see. It's in sync. What if I'm, like, moving around a bunch? Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to go out of sync, so I think it's a me problem. So if I spawn this guy, let's see, when do you go out of sync? That's normal. That's good. Good, this is good. That's a lot of zombies. Get out of here. That was in sync. What if I, like... Oh, there we go, there we go. That hit me when it was not supposed to. That's interesting. It's if I make physical contact, I think, right? Yes! Oh. Oh, shit. Is it not... Oh, that one didn't do it, though. Get out of here. Is it? That one didn't happen. What? I'm confused. That one was out of sync, clearly. Stop hurting me. I got hit twice there, also. That shouldn't even be possible. Why do they run back? I see, like, run away and then run back to me. What's that all about? Are you aggroed on multiple things right now? I need these guys to fucking go away. We're going back to daytime. Why is this happening? All right, this is not me just fucking around. This is... I have to figure out why it happens to fix it. Good. You're allowed to do that. That one was wrong. That one was super wrong. Maybe I need a longer cooldown. Maybe it is a cooldown issue. Hitting me. There. Yeah, it's clearly out of sync. But it only happens sometimes. I have no idea. Does any, like, chat, please, feel free to pipe up if you figure it out. It mostly seems to happen when I make physical contact, but not every time. Hi, darling.
I think it's a range issue. It seems like whenever you're stuck within the range, the attacks start desyncing.
Yeah.
And when you run away...
Well, no, if I stand totally still, they're always in sync.
Yeah, no, but the issue is that you are within range and then out of it. So because you two are dancing around each other because it's fast and you're fast. So you're, like, pushing up against it. And then you're kind of going past it and then you're going back.
But that
and
shouldn't change the speed at which the move happens.
I think it's... like, maybe checking or something. Like, over and over. You have it so that it's, like, constantly checking to see, like, if it's hitting you, right? And then canceling it?
Not really, no. It's not how it works.
Ah, fuck. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Let's take a look at how this guy works. Okay. So, it is triggered when they would try to hit me in vanilla Minecraft, which, where does this happen? So, on attack. This is a vanilla Minecraft attack. It overrides it, cancels the vanilla attack. There's an animation, a potion, casts this, and that is a totem which appears very briefly for a single tick, and that does the damage. It takes 10 ticks to cast this. So theoretically, if this takes 10 ticks, it should always be, once this starts, 10 ticks, but this animation should start. That should happen at the same time. And none of this has anything to do with range. Let's add a cooldown. This shouldn't need a cooldown because this only activates when the previous skill has a cooldown, but let's just give it a shot. Let's see how that works. No, out of sync. What if I do a single tick delay after the animation? Drop that by 1. And it only does this now. That didn't fix it, so I'm going to get rid of it because it could break things. What if it just needs a second to load? No, yeah, he just hit me twice. How does the zombie work? When a vanilla Minecraft attack is supposed to happen, it cancels that, overrides it with a slowness effect that slows it down so it's not running at full speed. It plays an animation. This line is the animation. Let me zoom it in for y'all. This line here is the animation. This is a single in-game tick delay, which we just added to test and it didn't fix it. This is a cast, which a casting is basically, this is an interruptible ability, which will happen. And the ability that it can be interrupted is the actual attack. Wait a minute. Why'd I do it like this? Hang on a sec. Huh. I might know what the problem is. That's just the visual effects up there that are being casted. What if we make this an on-cast? 12 ticks, so we get rid of this delay. What happens if I do that? You still attack properly. Well, that was already out of sync. That one didn't hit me. Is the range? Was I just out of range? Well, okay, I broke something. Yeah, that just fucked everything up. This is not working properly. Okay, undo that. It was a good idea. Okay. Okay, so the way it works, cancels this so the regular attack doesn't happen. Plays this ability. Checks if it has this effect. It doesn't. Applies a slowness, animation. I'll probably just get rid of this. It's not helping. Okay. It wouldn't need to be an on-cast because it checks if they have the attacks on, so it wouldn't play if I hit them, it wouldn't play in the first place. Why is it happening? I still don't understand why it's glitching out like that. I don't see anything in here that would cause it to desync. Do I have a way to see the hitboxes? No, because they're not actually hitboxes. I could make a way to see the hitboxes. Yeah, I could make a way. Hang on, hang on. If I do particles. That's a good idea, Cannerash. Thank you. Let's say we'll just make it fire amount equals 100, just so we really get to see it. Oh, and horizontal 0, vertical 0. This won't show us the size of the hitbox, but it'll show it when it procs. I think at origin should work. What the hell? Okay, I think at origin was a mistake. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. If I get rid of that, it might just work. Playing it twice. It's fine. Let's move that vertically a little bit. I need you to stop attacking me. Okay. Isolate every step of the action, test them individually. The thing is, they all work in tandem. Like, individually, they all are working, and we can see them that they're working. It's that they're not being synced up properly, and I'm not quite sure why that is. I'm trying to think. Hang on. I need a targeter for this. I want a targeter. Where are targeters? Targeters! At target. At trigger. That's the entity that triggered it. At nearest player. At wolf. At owner. At mount. At parent. At children. Spawn. Spawn locations. At origin should work, shouldn't it? Because it'll play at the... maybe not. How does that origin work? Targets the location of the origin or source of the meta skill, usually the casting mob, special cases where it was... Okay. So we're going to try add origin again, and then we're going to add a Y value, because it's going low. Y offset equals, we'll just say 2. Make it nice and tall. Okay. Fight me some more. That's a good sync. That's okay. Oh, that's our answer. It didn't even appear when it hit us wrong. So this is synced up right. These are all synced just fine. But it hit us. Okay, that's weird. It didn't even appear that time. Hang on. If you swing and miss me, it doesn't appear either. Hang on, that might have... Ah, shit. Shit, that might explain why it was. Ah, fuck. I thought that was it. It's because it's totem. We want to do a totem, and we want to do an on tick. That's what we want. I think I could just do... I think I already have a thing. Well, no. Hang on. We're going to do this. Sync test. And then we're going to make a sync test. And it's going to be skills, and it's going to be do this. That should fix it. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, good. Now we can check our syncs. Good sync, good sync, good sync. There, okay, there. That's a proof. Okay, for real, it's hitting me. It's hitting me wrong. Okay. I think I know what's going on then. I think it is sneaking past and doing a vanilla Minecraft attack, which is unfortunate because it shouldn't be able to do that. But okay. Why? What if it's as simple as doing this? So it's not that it was unsynced, it's a vanilla Minecraft attack that's hit. It's still doing it. Okay. Why is this happening? Why would that be happening? And can I just set the damage to like -1? No, that would heal me. Can I set it to 0? Are you doing no damage now? No, you're doing fine damage. Did that fix it? Was it that easy? Because when I was doing weird runs before. I think that fixed it. I think it was that easy. Well, that feels anticlimactic. It was that easy! All that worrying, and it was that easy. Give me a bunch of them. Stress test. Oh. Oh, they feel right! Oh my god, yes! Give me another group. Bring it on. Oh, thank god. Oh, I got hit. I got hit for realsies. I was in that. Ooh, nice dodge. Fuck yeah! Whew, okay. Fixed. That is so relieving. I wonder if that will fix the bleed issue we were having. Let's go find out. Let's change that to, what was it before? 0, yeah, 15%, sure. Reload. Server once more. Just make that memory leak as bad as possible. Wonder if that's affecting my RAM at all. Let me check real quick. No. Not really. Oh my god, we fixed it. Thank god. Thank you, Canarage, for suggesting the sync check. I mean, you said hitboxes. I couldn't do hitboxes specifically, but that got us the answer. Thank you so much. Okay. Right, the bleed thing. Does that fix that? That'd be so nice if it fixes that. I mean, law of averages, I should be bleeding by now. Did I do it wrong? Nice miss. You're like swinging. They're like swinging around and missing. Okay, I should have bled by now. What did I do wrong? I saved the file. Let me turn on debug mode. Hang on. Are we still zoomed in? God damn it. Chat, you gotta remind me not to zoom, to fix the zooms. All right, reload the server. Again. Yeah, law of averages, I should have been bleeding by then, but I might, who knows? Maybe I just got absurdly lucky. All right. Debug is turned on. Let me move this to the other screen. All right. Hurt me. Nice miss. Another miss. Good one. There you go. Oh. Hang on, zombie. I need you to stop for a second. I saw something. Hang on. I think the rolling's... I think I gotta restart the server. I think that's all it is. I think I just broke it by doing the thing. See, that's why you don't do you don't reload servers like that, because it breaks things. That's what I told you would happen, and would you look at that? It freaking happened. Okay, server's gonna take a sec to reboot. In the meantime, holy shit, we fixed it. That is a huge, like actually a like colossal relief for me. I was very stressed about that. Fuck yeah. All right. If this fixes the bleed too, that's just it's gonna make my whole day. That's enough work for the day. That's if that fixes the bleed problem, that's my whole day clear. I'm just like, yeah, perfect. It's all fixed. I don't think it will, but boy howdy if it does. Come on, let me in. I really wish I could run Spigot and Forge or Fabric at the same time. You can't. Spigot is the server thing that we've got running that makes all of this possible. The things I'm coding in that makes it mod free. If you could, I would love to just play through Minecraft with my combat revamp. And then use a mod. It's called the Epic Fight mod to give enemies like damage animations, basically, because that's a mod that exists, like stun states when you hit them, just to see how the game would feel with stun states. Because obviously, I have to animate every single enemy for stun states. That's going to take forever. Not to mention I'm redesigning them from scratch, but just to see how the game feels, that'd be fun. Anyway, please, please. Please. Ow! I think it actually fixed it. I think it actually fixed it. Oh my god, I think it actually fixed the bleed issue. Are you serious? It was that easy. I think that... Grillbert, you gotta stop pooping, buddy. Did that really fix it? I gotta fuck with this guy's code so he doesn't run in circles and, like, miss you. Hang on, I can do that, too. Here's what we're gonna do. First off, slow clap. Slow clap. The bleed mod is fixed. And it was not even a problem with the bleed mod. It was a me problem. Sorry, Charlie, for telling you it was a you problem. Charlie's the one who made this mod for a plugin for us. That is literally incredible. That is so comforting. Okay, the last thing I want to do here is I want to set it so it doesn't walk when it attacks. It doesn't do stuff. Maybe I don't want to do that. That would break some things. No, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do some research before I do that because I have a feeling I'm going to break things with my current understanding of it. Okay. Oh my god, that's code cleanup for today. That's code cleanup done for today. That's the cleanest it's going to get. That's not true, but let's go back here. Next thing on the agenda, I want to set up a crafting thing. I want to set up a custom crafting thing. So we're going to open up custom crafting. We're going to... There's apparently a way to make cauldron recipes, right? Yes. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. So, we're going to say no water required. Oh, lit campfire below. Do I want that? Probably not. No water required. It's in a cauldron. We're going to need a full NBT check. Actually, this could be a default item check, I think. Let's make it full just in case. Conditions. Do we want any conditions? I don't think we need any. Weather, biome, world time. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Showing the recipe book. Cool. Cooking time. Whoa, cooking time. That's cool. I don't know. This is like in depth. I haven't done this one yet. And it drops items when done. Okay. Well, how do I add what the items are that it takes? How do I tell it what I want to put in it? I can tell it what I want to drop. I only have one space. This isn't much use if I only can put one thing in there. Cool, the information button does nothing. Well, let's get some items and test this. Give me a water bucket. Give me a lava bucket. The idea here is this is going to be the replacement for infinite cobblestone generators because I don't want those in the game. I don't know what to do here. Put it into cauldron. Does this not allow multiple items? Is it one only? I gotta be missing something, right? If I were to go to the crafting, yeah, the crafting table recipes give me a full thing. The blast furnace, well, that's cooking. But if I were to go to the stone cutter, for example, this is also only one. Well, I guess it only has one space, though. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Why would the cauldron only have one? You can throw as many items as you want in there. I mean, I could just have water in it, and that'll do it. That'll do. Like, I could just put water in the cauldron ahead of time, but, like, I'd prefer to have more customizability than that. Wait. Keeps the items in the cauldron when done. Right-click replaces the player's hand item. This drops the items when done. I'm a little confused at how this works. I may have misunderstood. Cobblestone. Give me 16 cobblestone, please. Let's try this for now. Save that as cauldron test. Cauldron test. Oh shit. Hello? Cauldron test, cauldron test. There we go. If I were to give myself a cauldron now, fill it with water, and then get a lava bucket, toss it in. I right-click it? That's not what I wanted to have happen. I'm confused! I thought I made a recipe. I thought I made a recipe. This is confusing. Hang on. So if I go to recipe list, cauldron test, cobblestone, edit the recipe. You need water. You need 3 levels of water, which it had. You don't need fire. A lava bucket. What if I replace that with just like something like a stick? What if we replace that with a stick? Maybe it's like interfering. Save that. Oh, give me a water bucket too. No? Hello? How does this work? Oops. I thought this would be easy. It does have a 3-second cooking time. Let me just leave it in there for a minute. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Man, I'm confused. Freaking information button doesn't work. Priority recipe, conditions. Evelyn, thank you for the $5.
Evelyn donated $5.
Why isn't this working? Right-click replaces player's hand. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. Oh, nope. I didn't mean to pick that up. This is so confusing. Maybe that wasn't a full 3 seconds. It had to be a full 3 seconds. Song request working? Yeah, we're listening to it right now. It's going through. Turn it up a bit. Sorry it was quiet, y'all. I'm so confused at why this isn't working. You know what? Let's go to their wiki. I'm sure they've got a wiki somewhere. Let's figure out how this is supposed to work. Cooking slide, anvil, leak crafting table. Are you telling me it's not even on the wiki? Hello? It's not even on the wiki? What if I look up the word cauldron? It's in here. Technology, features, permissions, config. Maybe I fucked up something in the config. That could be it. It's the item creator. Crafting tables. Each recipe contains these settings. They remain part of the recipe. You can drop items into these slots. So let's like, so you can shift right click to open them up to advanced settings. Maybe that's what I have to do. That is indeed it. Why does it still look like a stick? This out of my hand. There we go. And this is the result. Okay, save. Please. All right, toss that in, toss that in. 1, 2, 3. Son of a bitch! What am I doing wrong? It's saving it, right? Yeah, it's in there. It's enabled. Let's go to the config. We're going on a config trip, everybody. Here, I'll zoom in. Remind me to unzoom when it's back to game time. Custom crafting. Data. Wait. No, config's right here. If I look up cauldron, is that in here? Yeah. No. Autosave. Wait. Maybe it hasn't updated? I don't think so. This is the only word cauldron in the entire document. Okay, let's go from top to bottom. Reset our save commands, alias, local storage, override data, database, type, data. Oh, toggle the brewing recipes. They're off by default to prevent possible duplication issues. This isn't brewing, though. This is cauldron. Nothing's in it. It might be the brewing lockdown, though. Brewing is in here separately. It is not. Okay, brewing is disabled. Okay, there's our answer. Now, the fact that it's disabled is a little scary for duplication issues. Let's reload that, see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on, I did it right. Oh, you know what? I did put the water level at 0. Maybe. Shit. There we go. This is a me problem. Please. Do you not throw it in physically? How does this work? Create cauldron recipes to brew for items from the inside of a cauldron. It's not on the wiki. I thought this would just work, man. Ah, do the other information buttons work? No. They have information on them. Can I shift right click this? Can I shift right click this? I'm so confused. I feel like I'm doing things right. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is an out-of-date wiki. Maybe they have a better one here. Wiki. Does this look different? Yes, this is different. Okay, that was an out-of-date wiki. Okay, that's good news. Okay, this is not much of a not much of a fucking thing. How does the cauldron work? Types, settings, hide recipe, advanced settings, ingredient options. Maybe I have to restart the server after changing that one thing. That could make sense. I'm gonna restart the server. I have to change something anyways. Modified. Sure. Okay, nothing changed. I need to turn off debug mode for the bleed plugin or that'll kill me. Okay. This is not a lot of information on your wiki. All right, I'm going back to full screen. Restart the server fully. Maybe that'll fix things. Maybe. While that's happening, some cauldron piece. That's all it is. Let's go to their Discord. They have a Discord. I hate going to Discords. Does it default to needing fire? No, I turned that off. I did turn that off. Let's go to their Discord and find out. I'm already in this. I definitely was at one point. All right, I'm gonna look up the word cauldron and see if anybody else has asked questions about it. Snowblock can do cauldron, gives you eyes. Cauldron interface fairly new. Wolfie for sense. Change the items in the cauldron HUD. Change the items in the cauldron GUI. Disable cauldron custom. Wait. Is the cauldron supposed to have a GUI? Wait, what? Hang on. Is that supposed to have a GUI associated with it? Some Discords are good, for example. That's true. You could see Sophie and Duke Discord. It's pretty awesome sauce. It's supposed to have a... No, there's no GUI here. Do I shift click it? Do I shift right click it? Okay, no. Now what if I put these in? 1, 2, 3. Nothing. That... Don't break things. I'm so confused. I have no idea why this isn't working. Fire was selected to... Oh, no, this is a different recipe. Okay, thank God. Okay. Recipe lists. Custom crafting, cauldron test, cobblestone. Right, shift right click this tag. Wait a minute. Craft remains. The ingredient will be replaced by the vanilla craft remains or by the custom replacement. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Configure tag. So wait, am I good to just have multiple items in here? Maybe I broke it. Maybe that's why. What if we just do just a lava bucket? 1, 2, 3. You fucker! Work! What's wrong with this? What have I done? Water required 0. No water required. No fire required. It's supposed to be in this book too. It's supposed to be in the book. I don't even see cobblestone in here. I think the custom ones go first anyways, so it would just be there. Yeah. So weird. Listening to me troubleshoot Minecraft while you're troubleshooting a new fountain pen. I think these are 2 different worlds we're in. All right, let me go back to their Discord and look more around. Access the cauldron with... Wait, is it a command? Is it a command to use the cauldron? CC help 2? CC... Info? No. I don't think it's a command. Player permissions to enjoy the permissions of the parts. I'm confused. Hang on, I'm looking through their Discord here. We can do this as a team. We can do this as a team. Let's look through their Discord. Don't plan on making cause blah blah blah. Deactivate call. Everybody just asked to deactivate it. These are conditions. Disable the cauldron interactions. Everybody just asked to delete it. Disable it. Pens themselves, you need to work on your cursive though. Got a workbook for it. That's awesome. I have awful handwriting. I always have.
It's true.
I remember in, I think, grade 3, I broke down crying when they were trying to teach us cursive, and I refused to do the letter G in cursive. That's a real story. I just broke down crying. More people saying GUI based. I haven't updated it in a while. Oh, here we go. How does cauldron cooking work exactly? They said it was reworked on January 8th. When did I... Definitely am before this. I might need to just update the plugin. Yeah, I think I need to just update the plugin. There's a number of people mentioning GUIs. Yeah, Stinky Lizard. I think my version of the plugin doesn't have the GUI. I think they changed it. And I'm not sure what the old version is. Hi, Cleaver Bacon. How's it going? We are currently scouring a Discord to learn why something's broken. I disable a section of crafting cauldrons. Or the cauldron overhaul. So, at some point, it was dropping items. Huh. See if I can find before they made that update. Because I think we're behind. What's my version, actually? 316. What version is the actual plugin on? Plugin is... that an announcements? No. GitHub? Shish kebab. Hang on. Updates. What you got for me? 1.9 free. Jesus, they're on version 4.0 apparently. I'm way behind. Okay, never mind. 316 is right back here. They just jumped all the way up. Okay. If I look up cauldron, custom items of furnace, rework custom recipes and more. This is 416. Yeah, so I'm behind on that. I'm just gonna have to update it. That's fine. We will do that down the line. Is there a problem with updating it? No, I just don't want to do it on stream. No, I'm not gonna do it. Don't tell me to do it.
Do it.
I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not updating it on stream. Okay, that's fine. The idea is that you're gonna be able to combine lava and water in a cauldron to mix it up. I was hoping you would just throw them in and it would work. Apparently, I'm freaking crazy and also insano. Whatever. We're going to delete this then. Delete. Delete, delete. Hang on. Yes. Couldn't delete recipe file. Fuck you. Why? That's fine. All right. We fixed up the zombie. We fixed up the other stuff. We found out that I gotta update the plugin. What else can I do? What else should I do? Never learned cursive in Scotland. You just like joined up letters was as far as you got. We did cursive in my elementary school, but it stopped pretty soon after that. I was also in like a super like Christian private school, so they value shit like that. I'm trying to think of what else I should do. There's other stuff I can do, obviously, but like this is more of a what do I want to do kind of situation, and that list does not end up being very long usually. We got the majority of the stuff I want to get done today, which is nice. What else was on my agenda? Let me check real quick. I have a list around here somewhere. No, nothing current is in there actually. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Another hour and a half stream, but I think these dev streams are gonna kind of be shorter in general. What makes me happy is we got work done today. We got some that was an important fix we got done today. That I am very, very happy to be finished with just that, because I was racking my head over that literally all day after the last stream. I was just thinking about that the whole time. I was like, geez, that's broken. The bleed's broken. I was like, oh, my game's falling apart. And now it's all fixed. And now most of the major bugs that I have run into so far are clear, which is great. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm going to call it for today. But thank you all so much for hanging out. Before we go, just a little re-showcase of the stuff that's added. From last time I didn't talk about it much. You can see your balance in the UI. The UI is visibly smaller than it is in vanilla. You can't interact with any of these slots. And you can open up your quest items from inside the menu. There's a little GUI button. It'll look nicer down the line, but and then your balance is also on screen in the bottom right. Let me change the size of the UI so you can see a little bit better. There it is, $33,000 in my bank account. That's a temporary graphic. I don't own that pixel art, so I can't keep it. I just downloaded it from Google. But yeah, it's a temporary one just to see that it works. And so your money will be on the HUD as well as in your inventory. I just figured, if you're in a trade stream, right? Trade screen. Like if I go to Test Gilla up here and we go to his shop. And I'm like, oh, I want a sword. Oh, how much money do I have? I want it to just be on screen, which I've talked about last stream. I can't do currently. But at the very least, you can just go here or you can look at the bottom. But I figured because it fades out when you're in a menu, I'd give an alternate way to check it. So it's like, $200 for a sword. I got 33,000. That's no problem. And then check that, and it should update. My other one updated. Uh-oh. I found a new bug. All right, well, the one on the HUD works at least. That one updated. But this one doesn't. Yeah, you can see this one's updating immediately. This one's just not moving. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And these are, of course, the custom swords. Thank you for streaming. These dev streams are fun. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I gotta be in the right mood for them. Wait, before we finish, there's one more thing I wanted to check. Somebody told me about a thing. And I doubt it's gonna work. I don't believe them. I fully just don't believe them that it's gonna work. But I want to check. If I go to here and I go to plugins and I go to mythic mobs, I go to item. Nope, I go to skills. Go to item skills. I go to the mall. Somebody told me that you can change the size of the explosion graphic if you set the amount to 10. I don't fucking believe this, but I'm gonna try anyways. Let's make it a size of 10 real quick just to see if it gets really big. I don't believe that this is gonna work because there's no other way to change the size of this particular effect. Most particles can't have their sizes changed, but I'll try it. Come here, fuckers. So that's not... Wait a minute. That is kind of big. Were they right? No, they're insane. Okay. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. I knew it. All right. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. I was hoping to have the hit effect on the mall be a smaller version of that effect. Yeah, that right there. If you don't know what that effect is, obviously it's the explosion, but that is also used if I summon a mushroom and I give myself some shears. Come on now. If you shear a mushroom, it also does that same effect. But yeah, it's the exact same particles. That's the hit for the mall. I'm gonna add a sound to it as well. I actually want to have every weapon have its own sound for when you hit an enemy. That'll happen down the line. It's fun to hear me talk about things even when you don't understand coding. Yeah, what I'm doing is technically scripting, which is it's not a coding language. It's not like Java or Python or anything. This is a scripting language, which is essentially somebody else made a sort of programming language that translates my human writing. It's like a mini programming language. It does not have the same capabilities as a true programming language. It's like a middleman for a coding language. It's like an in between. You could probably consider it programming. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this sort of thing, but it's limited in what it can do, which is why I talk about capabilities and stuff. I'm not making mods, for example. I'm also limited by the fact that because this is a mod-free game, everything I do has to basically be a way to tell the Minecraft servers what they want to hear. So the way that this scripting language works is it is literally just telling Minecraft different things. For example, when I have a sword combo here, there's no combo happening as far as Minecraft is concerned. As far as Minecraft is concerned, I swing my weapon, but the server hears, oh, you're going to swing the weapon, but it's not actually going to do a regular Minecraft swing. Okay, Minecraft is like, okay, I can handle that. And then it's like, and then I want you to spawn a particle in front, and then I want you to deal damage to anything that's in this little space in front of it. And Minecraft's like, gotcha, queen, I can handle that, no biggie. It's all just tricking the game. It's just tricking the server. It's telling it secrets. It's whispering lies into its ear to bend it to your will, which I guess is what all programming is. You are an expert and you say all scripting languages are programming languages, but not all programming languages are scripting language. Interesting. Okay. I'll take that, girl stream team. I didn't know you did scripting, and now I'm embarrassed because I'm not very good at this. Yeah, I'm happy with what we did today. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I'm so fucking... Y'all, I'm so glad that that glitch is gone with the zombies. On the docket for down the line, I gotta finish the weapons. Again, that's gonna be done by March. And then I'm going to be doing a PvP event for y'all to join in for stress testing the game. Specifically, I'll be giving y'all access to a bunch of the weapons in the game. Y'all will beat the shit out of each other. Maybe there'll be some game modes. I don't know yet. You'll beat the shit out of each other, and there'll also be a little testing room where you can just play with the weapons. And what I want y'all to do is try and find exploits. I want you to break it as much as you can. I want you to find the cracks and split them open and show them to me and say, Sophie, your game is broken as fuck, so I can fix it. So when the game goes live, it's not easily exploitable. What's the version of this? Pre-alpha. In fact, I forgot to put that on screen. This is pre-alpha. The final game, Kanraj, I don't know if you were here for the total announcement stream, but it's, I have, let me do a quick count in my head. 3 zombies. Probably 30 to 40 mobs to make, if I had to guess. I have to do some more framework stuff. I have to do all of the loot tables, because the ones that I made before, I've changed my design philosophy, so I have to remake all those. So I got to do all the loot tables for items. What else do I have to do? A couple more weapons. We got to make the traders. Traders/quest givers. I think that's pretty much everything. Most of the framework is done. And then we have to make the map, which is going to be massive. So, a lot of work to do. I'm hoping to get the game finished in a playable state, in a public state, by hopefully either the end of this year or sometime next year. If everything goes smoothly. The biggest stuff is going to be the map, I think, and the mobs, I think. The mobs, because I've showed it off. I mean, you can see with the zombie, they're all totally custom animated. And this is I gotta get rid of our sync check. This is a rough version of the animations. I didn't animate these guys. This is a texture. But these guys I animated, and they're not gonna last forever. This is Duke's gonna replace these animations. He's gonna clean them up. But this is for testing purposes. But every enemy needs running animations, attack animations, stun animation, multiple stun animations. They need all sorts of stuff. So that's gonna take a while. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm gonna bleed out. Get a bandage. Get a bandage. Stop bleeding. And the map is gonna take so fucking long. Because the idea is I want the map to be... Good burp, darling. I want the map to be massive. Like, really big. And I also want it to be fairly dense with content. So, like... That's a big ask. So that's probably going to take, like, God knows how long of amount of time of development on its own right. In terms of mechanical gameplay stuff, end of the year, I could probably call it done. The map, I have no idea how long that's going to take. And we can't start on the map until all the mobs and stuff are done, because we have to balance the map around the enemies you'll be fighting, as well as the loot table, so I have to finish all the items. Oh, shit, I didn't even talk about items. I have to do the utility items still. Stuff like the noisemaker. I gotta do the everything. I have a lot of stuff to do. Anyways, so yeah, super pre-alpha. Like, the earliest of pre-alphas that you can imagine is the version. If I wanted to call it a version, it would be 0.0.0.0.12. How's that? Anyway, let's go find somebody to raid. I am done for the day. I had a blast, though. Thank you all so much. Version -1. Yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go raid Dollop Days. I might just do a stream where I just talk about my aspirations for it, because I've talked about what I want it to be, but I haven't talked about how it will work mechanically. I might just talk about it for a long time, because I'm excited for this project. What's our raid phrase, gamers? What's our phrase to raid Dollop Days? This wasn't exactly a jokes stream. I don't know. How about, I know what it'll be. 0.0.0.0.0.0.0.12. Everybody copy and paste that into Dollop's chat. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a sponsored Dying Light 2 stream. We're going to be watching Techland's 1-year Dying Light 2 anniversary stream that they're doing, and then we're going to play a little bit of Dying Light 2. They've been so kind to give me a key and line my pockets a little bit to show you all the game and what they're going to be adding to it. So everybody have a good rest of your day. Does that count as a link? Is that going to break? Well, fingers crossed it doesn't. Go share it with Dollop. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I should probably check what time that's going to be. I'll get back to y'all on that. But thank you again, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.